Hola, bonjour, ¿cómo estás? Hope everyone is doing muy bien. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out when I am live. I do appreciate all of you all for tuning in. Let me connect my headphones. Okay. Y'all should be able to hear me okay today. So, y'all, today we have our second set of our nails here. I'm going to be going in with my Exagi. So this is what, yeah, it looks a hot mess, but it's their number 25. And then we're gonna do a quick little design. This is beginner friendly, so I hope that if you all want to try this out, you all try it out. But nevertheless, do what feels right for you, okay? So here is what the color is giving here. I have more of this, so I'm going to have to um make sure that I refill this together. But anywho, like I said, I hope everyone has a good day, has had a good day. And if not, I hope that you will. I hope your day gets better. I hope everybody had some good food or whatever to eat, because, child, I know how sometimes we can be deprived of energy if we don't get no food in our system. All right, y'all. So this is going to be a light colored pink, almost clear-ish. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you want to go with a darker pink, I say do again what feels right to you, but hey, you don't have to. Okay. Now, once we get two coats on here, because this is a light pink, you're going to see it get just a slight bit darker in pink. Now, you can do it like 3 coats of this if you want to get a darker pigmentation of this color, or you can use the number 17 by them as well. It's up to you, and I'll show you all what the number 17 looks like. It's a little bit darker, and I usually wear that color on my nails, but again, you don't have to. This color does, it's a pretty good color once you put on 2 coats. So um just for the girls that like to go a little darker or whatever and stuff and things. Because again, it does come off as if it's a little clear or whatnot, but it's really not. It's like a light pink, okay? So this is what it's giving the first round. I'm going to show you all what the number 17 looks like, and then we're going to wait for this to come out of the nail lamp and move on. So here is, so you can get a bundle of 4 of these colors. As you can see, this is like one of their older versions of their nail polish. I use it so much that it's spotted and dotted, okay? But I got this set of 4 some time ago. So here's the number 17 that I like to use, but it comes with the number 8, a number 17, a number 37, and a number 1, okay? So I'm going to show you all when I say you can go darker. So here is the box. This is what the box is looking like. Got these from Shein. And then this is their, like, I guess, updated version of their polish. So you can see the difference. So the difference, I do believe that this one is about, let's look at the, so yeah, this is about 0.5 ounces right here. Fluid ounces, excuse me. And then this one here is about 0.3 fluid ounces. So you see the difference, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you see the difference here. So just know when you're ordering, if you want to order this one, just know it's going to be smaller than, this newer version. So just make sure, if you want a bang for your buck, just go ahead and get this one, because again, you get four colors for the price of one. You see what I'm saying? So that's just something that you should look for or whatever. And so this is the number 17. It's a little darker, and I really like that color. It's a thick, thick polish. I really like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stacy. Hey, Tyler. Hey, y'all. Um, so yeah, so just keep that in mind, because I know sometimes people go on there and they're looking for like the number 17, and they get kind of confused, or they get annoyed because they're like, okay, this is not the same color that I had. Now, this right here is their older version again, and I'm going to show you their number 17 uh color in this version. Now, it does not look like this number 17, so I'm just trying to make sure that you all understand the difference, okay? All right, so as you can see, this is the number 17 here for the newer version of Exagi, right? Okay. And then look at this number 17. So y'all know I'm not lying. It's number 17. Yeah, I done had it for so long, child. It really ain't much in here. So you see how this one is just a little bit lighter than this number 17. So let's put them side by side. So this is their number 17 in the older version, and this is their number 17 in the newer version. Two different colors, right? So just make sure you're paying attention to the versions, the sizing of the bottles, and all of that. Because if not, you can mistakenly purchase the wrong color, okay? But, to each their own. I just wanted to share this with you all. But today we're going to go in with a lighter version, which is the number 25. Okay. So this is number 25 here. Okay. So I'm going to go in with my second coat of the number 25. Now, I've had these colors for some time now. So they kind of are been and dent, child. Been and dent. But yeah, they still get the job done. However, knowing the fluid ounce and knowing what you're looking for definitely helps when you're going into Shein and you're going to buy and purchase your colors. So just keep that in the forefront of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I keep reiterating this because I know sometimes people get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? And it looks one way online, but then it ends up being another way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Um, so that's something to keep in mind, okay? All right, y'all. Okay. So now we're gonna go in with our second coat, and y'all, we're gonna do a fun little cowbell look, but instead of cowbell, we're going to actually do a heart bell, okay? I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like as soon as I get these dried out in the nail lamp. So it's going to give, how we do the little cow print version of the nails, right? We go in with, you know, the dotting tool, we do the cow print look, whatever, whatever. Well, we're going to switch it up to, we're still going to do the white of it all when it comes to the Valentine veil of it all. And then we're going to go in with a darker pink, okay? And what I want to encourage you all to do is take your time when you are doing these nail sets. It's not a race. It's for you to look slayed and laid. Okay, baby. Okay. Because, babe, what you got to do other than make yourself look good? You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do that, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, go fast and, look a hot mess, then baby, by all means, look a hot mess, honey. Yes. Ooh wee. But I know that y'all got it in y'all to just slow down and get it right and tight. So I did these the other night on my own hand. You see what I'm saying? And if you go back to the video of it all, child, these nails, they cost me some patience. some patience, okay? But I had to just take my time, you know what I'm saying, and get it right, Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Take your time. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Anywho, moving on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the cowbell of it all. Actually, we're gonna call it a Valentine bell, okay? This right here will be so easy and so simple, okay? So we're gonna take the nails out of the lamp. We're gonna start with the thumb of it all. Okay. Now I'm going in with my Burano white. You all are going to see me mix between the Nails white and the Burano white. Got this off of Shein. Got this off of Amazon. This comes in a set of 7. This comes in a set of 2. Okay. Make sure you know the difference. All right. So moving on. I'm just going to, turn the nail around here and we just gonna do a little shindig or whatever, or stuffing things, give it a little curvage or whatever. I'm gonna go about right here you know. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? Give it a little curvage, and then we're gonna fill in the rest with some white. Okay, very easy, very easy. Hey everybody, hey beautiful people, hey beautiful people. Yes, okay. All right, now we're gonna take that nail because we got our little outline there. We're gonna perfect it in just a second, but literally we're gonna just fill this little Valentine bell in like so. You ain't gonna do too much, You gonna fill it in a little bit like so. You see what I'm saying? Very easy, baby. This is beginner friendly, baby. A toddler could do it with their eyes closed. Now I don't know about all that. I might be stretching it a little bit. But you get what I'm saying, baby. It is easy, okay? Do not stress yourself, baby. Bless yourself and slay yourself, okay? We trying to get slayed and laid, okay? Not, not in a, free nasty way, but we trying to be slayed out here in the streets of the world, okay? All right, so we gonna fill that in, and then we're literally gonna go in and fill back in that cowbell smile line. And I'm gonna continue to call it a cowbell smile line so that you all understand that it's not meant to be perfect. Okay, you hear me? It's not meant to be perfect, but it's meant to be pretty. Okay, know the difference. Okay. All right, because when you go in with your cowbell design, baby, it's a little bumpity bump, 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 okay? And not B2K. Ooh, I am tickled, hollering, okay? Anywho, I do appreciate y'all for, you know, um, always, being so humorous with me. Yes, child. Okay. Each nail is going to be a little different. Okay. So I wanted that one to look like so. Right. Okay. We're going to give it, you see what I'm saying? Very easy. Okay. Don't stress it out, baby. You're going to look good. Don't stress, baby. You are too blessed to be stressed. Okay. All right. Now, anywho, moving on. All right. So we're going to take this nail here and we are going to give it a little bumpity bump, bump, bump too. I'm gonna go like this. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go like this. Little bump, bump, bump. And then we're gonna curve it right back around this way, okay? And go down. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it's looking like, okay? Kind of looking like a almost perfect, almost like we're gonna get ready and do a regular French tip, but we ain't. We ain't doing it, baby. We ain't doing it. Okay. Oh, I'm using the regular Rosalind's number 1 white. You see how white that is? Yeah, take your time, baby. Okay. And don't be listening to no naysayers. Okay, baby. Cause you got this. Okay. Get them hating folks out your way. Tell them, baby, if you ain't got nothing positive to say, baby, get up out my way. Okay, period. Period point the blank. You hear me? Cause we ain't got time, baby. We are designers, okay? Okay, we are creators, honey. All right. And baby, we just trying to get to the bag. So we ain't got time for them naysayers and but do take the feedback if they telling you something that you need to hear. That's something I do want y'all to take. And be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? But get away from them hating folks, okay? They're haters. Okay? Okay? And you are phenomenal, okay? Okay. All right, so we're gonna clean this up. You see how I messed up? I went over my little smile line. You're gonna take your little handy dandy tool that you got off of Shein with the little cotton and just go back under it. Okay, baby. We just gonna fix it up. Ain't gotta do too much. You see how I just cleaned that up? We back cowbelling, honey. Bring the Valentine's bills home, honey. Yes. Okay. Anywho, moving on. All right, next we're gonna move on to the next nail. This one just, we're gonna give it a little half look, a little juice, not nothing too crazy because we got a little bit, we got a little lot going on, right here, whatever. That's okay though. But we're gonna take it or whatever, and we're gonna go from about mid, give it a little whoop de whoop, swoop de swoop, like that or whatever. Messed up a little bit right there, but we're gonna clean it up. And you literally, I'm actually gonna go over a little bit more, and you literally are going to fill that in, okay? I ain't do too much, okay? You see what I'm saying? You just need half of it, baby, because the whole thing gonna look slayed and laid. I tickled myself, honey. Okay, but yeah, cause you know what? What I say? Y'all got this, and you can do what? All things through Christ, or whoever you believe in. But I believe in Jesus, okay? Who strengthens you? Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we got that in there. You see, just go in and feel it. After you didn't swoop the loop, go on, feel and build. Okay. All right. We moving on, baby. We is moving on. We'll say we're moving on up. Oh, wait, yes. Okay, moving on. This next one, we gonna make it a little bit more, give it a little bit more flair, but not nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna bumpity bump, then I'm gonna bumpity bump, but I'm actually gonna incorporate this full side here. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more, and I'm gonna go down a little bit more. Okay. So what I mean is I'm gonna go down about right here. And then we're going to fill it in. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to fill it in. All right, y'all. Y'all having a good day? Y'all enjoying this live? Run up the hearts if you enjoying this live. I know I could be a little cray-cray, but baby, I'm a lot happy every day, baby. Okay. Every day. We blessed in the city, baby. We ain't got time. We walk around with no frown and no, you know. Like we got a pole stuck up there. You know what I'm saying? No. We too blessed to be up in here stressed. Now don't get me wrong. Sometimes we have our days, child. But this ain't the day. We got nails to slay. All right, you see something, fix something, okay? All right, so we're gonna take our handy dandy Dollar Shein tool, y'all. Yeah. Baby girl don't spend a lot of money on no tools. We'll go right to the Shein, baby. Right to the Shein, okay? We're gonna fill that up. Clean that up. And then I'm gonna actually just perfect this smile line a little bit more because I do want to give it a little bit more depth or whatever. So, I need it all swoopity swoop, loopity loop. Okay. We like a good cow, but well, we can't call it cowbell, but Valentine bell look, okay? All right. So you see right here, I got a little bit over the smile line. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We gonna go ahead and just clean that up with our little swoopity swoop right here. All right. Clean it up. Okay. Don't be discouraged. Okay. Don't be discouraged. Okay. All right. Next, we're gonna move on to our handy dandy pinky. Now the pinky is gonna be like a cuticle. It's gonna come from the cuticle look, and then um bulge out a little bit. So I'm actually gonna give it a little swoopity swooped over here. Nothing too crazy. Now I want y'all to do y'all's however your heart desire. Okay. But baby, this is what my heart is desiring. Okay. All right. All right. So I got the outline there. Bam. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more zhuzh. Go down a little bit more. Uh-huh. Yeah, it don't look like I got enough white on there, baby. That's where you need to go back in with a little bit more dip. Okay. And then we just gonna swoopity swoop and loopity loop. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then we just gonna go in and feel it, okay? All right. Thank you, Sophia. Hey, Addie. Hey, everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm really not paying attention to the chat right now. But I see y'all in here. Yes. Hope everybody's having a good day, y'all. And I do appreciate y'all for liking the live, y'all. Y'all sure do be making, you know how to make a girl smile. Yes, honey. All right. So I'm gonna go back and fill in and take off or whatever. And like I said, do not be discouraged, y'all. The cowbell look is meant to be in an imperfected French nail look. Okay. Now take off any excess that may be on the side to the nail or even in your little putty, because child, it will dry like that, and we ain't got time to be peeling off and all of that. Just wipe it off, child. Okay, just wipe it off and push that putty down. Okay, we ain't got time. We ain't got time. Okay. All right, so as you can see, I gotta go in and fix that. Fix it, fix it, Jesus. All right. Oh, I gotta stop there, y'all. I gotta stop. I really don't, because I feel like it makes some of y'all day. But yeah, I will. I will, you know. Um, and I'm glad that you enjoy my lives, you know what I'm saying? I really do. I'm just here to be, a motivator, inspiration, and, someone that can help you all elevate your craft. I don't know everything, baby, but what I know, I don't mind teaching, child. Okay. All right, we got that on there. Okay. All right, we're gonna pop this in the nail lamp, but before I do, I'm gonna show you all what they're looking like, child. Okay. All righty, so this is what we're looking like. Okay, all right. Well, then we're gonna just pop it in the nail lamp. So yesterday I started off nice and easy, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these gonna be starting, a lot of the nails gonna start off nice and easy and slow. It ain't my favorite set, but y'all, it's something easy you can do at home. Okay, yeah. Y'all know I'm into the mouthpieces of it all. So welcome to you all that may not have been here before. But y'all, I am on my mouthpiece journey, honey. Yes, baby. And when I say I love making these the most, these make me so proud, okay? Not a Valentine's Day look, but definitely something you can wear whenever you're feeling spicy, honey. Spicy. I like to give y'all something to look at every time. So you just ain't looking at a blank desk or my beautiful hands. All right, we'll put the pink there since we on a pink row. We got about 12 seconds, okay? And then we're gonna move on to our second coat. Now, make sure you have a palette, okay? Make sure you have a palette like this, okay? That way you can go in and do your designs and everything. Now make sure you wiping off your palette. I have two here. So, child, if I don't necessarily wipe one off, child, I go in with the other. Okay. All right, y'all. So literally, we're gonna just go in and refill in everything that we've already done with the white. Okay. Now you will need to just make sure that you don't go over that smile line or whatever. But if you do, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay. It is not the end of the world. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we're just filling in everything. Now you can do your hearts with whatever color you want, but I'm going to do my hearts in pink, you know, just doing them in pink. So I'm gonna fix that smile line, perfect it a little bit better. Hold on, hold on, yeah. All right. So we're going to continue to fix that smile line, okay? Because what you don't want is everything filled in, and then child you get to the line, and you're like, "Girl, what happened here? Child, what you got going on? What's going on?" Yeah, so it should look something like that. Something like that right there. Uh-huh. Yo, and stuff and things and stuff and things. All right, so we're gonna go in and fill this one in right here. Oh shoot. Give me 1 second, child. 1 second. Oh wait. Oh wait. All right. There we go. Now, taking the second one, and we're going to do the exact same thing. The exact same thing, okay? Now, make sure you don't have too much polish on your brush, or else it will run it over. You get what I'm saying? And we don't want it to run it over, child. We need the color to pop, child. We don't want to be taking out more than what we got in the bottle. Cause baby, my bottles are mini. Okay. So yeah, make sure everything is nice and clean. Now y'all see how I went over that smile line again? Don't worry, we're gonna take our handy dandy tool and clean it up. Okay? I'm gonna clean it up before I actually clean up the smile line. That way it's, off or whatever. So yeah. And so once you clean it up, it's gonna tell you where your smile line was originally, so that you know where you need to stop taking stuff off. But I can pretty much see pretty okay, child. So yeah, I don't need it to tell me for real, but child, here we go. Okay, we just cleaning it up. If I get quiet, child, it's just cause I'm trying to focus. Well, all right then. We didn't focus on it, okay? Hold on. Okay. All right. You see it? Nice and cleaned up. Nice and cleaned up. Okay. Take your time now. Can't be getting upset now. Hey, Felix. All right. Now, doing the same thing with the middle nail. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Take a little bit of that white off because we don't got too much paint over on this nail. And again, whatever you can't get with your brush, we gonna get with our liner brush, okay? Don't be discouraged now. You cannot be discouraged when you're doing some nails. You gonna have mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But that's all right. And it's gonna look something like that with a little swoopity swoop, loopity loop, okay? Uh-huh. Now we're gonna move on to our handy dandy ring finger here. Doing the same thing, okay? Doing the same thing. And if you are new here, welcome. Hola. Bonjour. ¿Cómo estás? I hope everyone is muy bien. Baby, you was in for a treat. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so y'all don't be missing out. And we do giveaways over here, to show support and the love back and the love. If you want somebody to love, you need. Do y'all remember that from the cable guy? I am hollering. Lord. Yeah, I'm really this silly in real life. Sugar be like, girl, you must be having a moment. Sometimes I do. But if you ain't got a me in your life, what is you doing? We have to keep the fun alive, okay? All right. See, I messed up right there. We're gonna clean that up, okay? You all might not be able to see it, but I can see it right there. I messed it up. No biggie. We're gonna take a little bit of our acetone and we're going to literally clean up. Okay. Okay. Got that cleaned up. And stuffing things. All right. Make sure y'all ain't getting none on y'all nails either. And if you do, just take a lint-free wipe, very little of the acetone, and just get it off, child. I'm trying to mess up my nails now. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and fill in our nail here. That our Valentine's bell is protruding from the cuticle edge. Okay. Now make y'all's more defined than mine. But y'all already ahead of the game. Even if you ain't even started doing nails. I just want to encourage you. Baby, you already got it. What is you waiting on? Get down there. I will encourage you to get down to the doggone Amazon and get you a starter kit in a hand, child. Cause what is you waiting on? What are you waiting for? Okay, you got this. Oh, you got this. You got this. Okay, right now. Hey SSB, how you doing? All right, cleaning this up. Okay, I went down a little bit more to ensure that my smile line was actually a doggone line and not just a unfulfilled line, child. Okay, let me fix this little piece right here, and then we're gonna pop all of the nails into the nail lamp, and then we're finna get into the design of it all. Okay, I'm so excited. Yes, I know that's right. All right, Got that cleaned up. So that's what we got right there. Oh, don't worry, baby. It's gonna look good in the end. Okay. I'll show y'all what the second coat is giving, and then we're gonna pop this in the nail lamp. Okay. Then I'm gonna show you what tools I'm gonna be using. Okay. Okay. So we got our little Valentine's Day bell design goings on and stuff and things. Okay. All right, now I'm going to be using a pink from Mortar, and I'm also going to be using the tool. So this is my Mortar brand. You can get these off of where Shein. Okay, it comes in a box of literally seven. Why they make it seven? Hell, I don't know, child. That's just what they do. But I'm gonna go in with my number. Let's go in with number 12. Actually, let me see. We got number 12, we got 110. Yeah, that's all the pinks we got. I used 110 last night, so we'll go in with 12. This is what 12 is giving. They're very pigmented colors, y'all. Okay, very cheap. You get seven for, I believe, like $3 and something. So it's up to you, if you want to go on there. I have not seen this brand on Amazon, but I could be wrong. I honestly don't be looking for it on there. I sure don't and don't. Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. So let me find a little spot on my little palette, child. Actually, we're gonna move this one to the side and we're gonna start on a new palette, okay? Y'all clean off y'all palettes. Don't be like me. Be better than me, okay? I already told y'all some of y'all already ahead of the game, baby. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Okay. Make sure you are covering everything up, child. You don't want none to waste. Child. Then you be mad, sitting up here looking crazy like me. All right. Anywho, moving on. We're gonna do some up and down hearts, okay? We're gonna do some up and down hearts of love, okay? Now y'all probably not already seen this on Shein, or some people might have already done this design. This is not a very complicated design at the heck all. At the heck all, okay? Oh shoot, let me put my exagger. Let me go ahead and put that up there one more time. Y'all want this brand? Get on down at number 17. Screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. All right, you get four for six or 6 for 8, okay, of this brand. So just make sure you put your stuff up, child. Okay, put your stuff up, child. Just have some, be organized, child. Or else I'm telling you, you'll lose your head, honey. It was not attached to your body. All right, anywho, going in with my double-headed magic stick. This is a magic wand, okay, in the world of nails, okay. Thank you, SSV. Thank you, Janika. All right, moving on. All right, so starting out, I'm going to do an upside down heart here, and then we're going to do a upside down heart here, okay? All right. Now, I'm going to go in here. I do my hearts like this. Please do them however you do them, child. Okay. First heart on there. He's so cute. He's so little. Okay. Then I'm gonna do an upside down heart right here. And the rest, y'all, guess what? Gonna be some polka dots. Uh-huh. I ain't putting no another one over here, and I ain't putting no another one over here. And we just gonna have two right here and the rest polka dots. Okay. Uh-huh. Now I might just do one, upside down over here. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm looking at it. Matter of fact, I just changed my mind that quick. We're gonna do a little small one right here. Okay. Don't play with her. Okay. Okay. Something very simple, very easy. Okay. Then we're gonna do one upside down right here. Cause this one going that way, then one going that way. Okay. So I like the way it's looking so far, but I think for the rest of them, I'm gonna go down a little bit further because, baby, I'm not redoing these. Okay, it's getting cured just like that. And let me go ahead and do my little polka dot tions. Okay. All right. Now, moving on. This what we got so far. Y'all liking it? Uh-huh. Little Valentine's Day bill. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Mm-hmm. Now this next part, I'm gonna flip it like this, and we just gonna do one big one right here, and then the sides we just gonna fill in with our handy dandy tool. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my tool right here. Don't use a long tool. Just get something like this. You know what I'm saying? Little short. Little tool, whatever stuff and things. Liner brush or whatever you want to call it. Uh-huh. Okay. Then we're gonna fill in this corner here. So, just a little something right there, a little razzle dazzle, a little razzle dazzle. Uh-huh. And then we're gonna literally go in and just do us a little heart. Okay. Make sure you have enough color on that brush. I mean on this tool, okay? And essentially, that's what it's gonna look like. Very easy. Very simple. Very cute. Ain't gotta be too complex, baby. Just cute, you know. And then essentially we just go in and fill in the polka dots. Okay. So it's gonna look like that. Very easy, very simple, right? Nothing too crazy. Do not complicate these nails, okay? Okay? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. And you are beautiful. You are phenomenal. So I believe that whatever you have in your head that you want to do, you can do it. You just have to try it. Okay? You have to try it. Okay? Anywho, I'm gonna move on. Okay? I'm gonna do a half a heart right here. Or so I thought, child. Don't worry. Well, I'm not really liking how they look, so maybe I will just do a the smallest little heart. Okay. And if you don't like it, it ain't the end of the world. Take it off. Start over. Take it off. Okay. Okay, I'm done. For real. I'm serious. I'm done. Okay. Let me fix that right there, and then we're gonna have our little hearts. Okay. And then up here at the top, oh shoot. Why did I do that? Jesus. Make sure y'all hands ain't swiping and swiper no swiping it. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I did not want to spend 30 minutes on one nail. Okay. Jesus. Still gonna have to clean that up, right? It look like a little hard, but child, it can be better. Okay. Make it cute. Make it cute. And I'm actually gonna do both of these the same way on this nail, okay? I'm just gonna turn it a little bit more, okay? I'm just gonna turn it this way a little bit more, okay? See what I'm saying? Okay. All right, so okay, so both of them need to be cleaned up. Cause child, they cute, but they can be better. But anywho, we're gonna take our handy dandy tool with a little acetone, clean it up. Get a little bit more, and we're gonna clean this up, okay? But baby, if it look cute to you, then do you. Okay, do you, boo? Do you? I just literally needed the smallest little bit off of there. All right. All right. I'm going in with my little polka dots and stuff and things. Okay. Okay, this is what this one is looking like. Okay. Okay. Cute. Took us a little time, but that's okay. We got it. We take our time around here, baby. Okay. We are sprinting to get it done, baby. We are not racing. We're sprinting. So sprint, sprint on. Okay. All right, y'all. One second. All right, one second. Okay, I'm back. Now the this one right here, the ring finger, we're moving on to. We're moving on to. Okay. So I'm gonna move on to this one. Okay. Hold on, y'all. One second. All right, y'all. Let me come on back. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do an up down situation here on this nail too. Okay. So I'm gonna do one right here and then a half of one right here, okay? Okay, so there's that one. Get down. Behind. Babe. All right. So, yeah, right there. Hmm. Right. It's kind of like a little half one there, right? Or do it however you want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give it this little half look here. Or so I think I'm doing a half. All right, we're gonna clean it up because you see how I messed up there. If you see something, go ahead and clean it up. You got time. You sitting there doing them anyway. You slaying them anyway. Yeah. Okay. Don't have to be that big, but child, if you wanted to, cool. Or if you want to just put a little blur right there, child, 'cause at this point, that what it look like to me. But I gotta clean it up, so child, do what feel right to you, but to make it what, cute boo. Oh, you okay? Okay, I got a little hair right here. Now you don't want to cure your nails with hair in it at all. Okay, so I took off what I wanted to take off. That look good. I like that. I like that. Now we're gonna go in with our polka dots. I'm gonna take this one off because I don't want them to be too big, robust and stuffing things. You know, I don't. So just be mindful of everything being succinct to one another, okay? All right. Now, and just go in with smaller ones. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what we're looking like right there. And then we're going to put that one down and we're going to go ahead and cowbell this one. Now we're going to do the up down action here. Okay, so I'm going to do a small one, a small heart here, and then just a little, a big heart here, and then a small half a heart on this nail as well. Okay, but you do it what's cute to you. Okay. All right. Okay. That's my little hearty heart. Now I'm gonna put one right about here. So kind of similar to this nail here. But yeah, we just gonna call it a little blurb. Just a little blurb. I think I did it the wrong way. I did. Actually, no, I didn't. Going out of frame, man. This is way too high. So some of these gonna come off. Okay, just take. Oh shoot, whatever. Take your handy dandy stick. There is a collusion going on. Let's move all of it out of my way. Gonna take your handy dandy stick, put a little bit of that acetone on it, okay? And then just take some of that off. Okay. So I kind of like that look there. Let me define it a little bit more. Little cleanup there. The smallest little cleanup. Okay. And then you're gonna pop it in a nail lamp. That's it. That's it. That's all. But before we do that, I'm gonna give you all the review. Okay. Here is what they're all looking like. They have their own little Valentine cowgirl salute to it. Uh-huh. All right, so I'm gonna pop it in a nail lamp. About 60 seconds, all we need. Now, if you want to try this set in purple, yellow, orange, blue, green, teal, burnt orange, by all means do that. But because we're in the Valentine's Day spirit, then I figured, why not do pink and white, honey? Why not do pink and white? Not a pink woman myself, but for the pink girlies out there, hey. Um, and I want to show you all some cute little charms you can get for the Valentine's Day um aesthetic of it all. You can get these off of Shein, or you can get this to go on your nail, to give it a little pop if you want something else to go on your nail. So just make it fun, make it cute, but make it to you, okay? Don't stress about what somebody else got going on. You know what I'm saying? Just do what feels right to you, okay? So these are just two of many charms that you can throw on there if you want to. But I'm not doing that for this nail set. To each their own, child. Okay, to each their own. All right, now we're gonna go in with our second coat, and then I'm gonna be going in with my Hun Chow. You can screenshot. Um, top coat. Okay. All right. All right. Moving on. Second coat of it all. Here we go. Take your time, okay? This is your second coat. Ain't no need for you to be racing. Now, if you're gonna be racing, just gonna throw on some stickers and move on. Okay? But I already know y'all know how to be slayed, and y'all know. But I'm just saying, just sticker it up if you're gonna be rushing. I believe in you now. All right, now it's time to go on in with the polka dots. Go on in. Okay, so this is what the second coat is giving. Okay, all right, moving on. And if you can't talk to to the customers while you focusing, or if you can't talk to yourself, because some of us be talking to ourselves, then shut up and just focus. Okay, I'm talking to myself, y'all. All right. Anywho, I'm gonna be quiet. Okay. I messed that one up, so I'm gonna take it off and put it back on. Okay. Take your dotting tool. All right, there we go. It's back on there. So this is what the second coat is giving. Okay. All right. Okay. Bless you. Welcome. All right, and that's what this one is giving, okay? Moving on. And take your time when you're going in on this right here, because you can easily go over that line. But if you do, just clean it up, you know? Seeing something in my brush, y'all. All right. Now, go in, fill in your polka dots. I messed that one up. Can you tell? Gotta fix it. So I'm gonna take my tool here, add a little acetone, and we're gonna clean that one up, okay? Make sure everything is nice and succinct. Here we go. We just cleaned it back up, right? Okay, moving on to the last pinky of it all. I ain't even add my polka dots on here, y'all. I added too much, y'all. Go to please. Go to please. Bless you. Bless you. Okay. All righty. Now we're gonna go in to the side. Remember, don't go over, try not to go over your line, but if you do, clean it up, okay? Cool. Cool. Okay, we did pretty good there, okay? Now we're gonna go in with our polka dots. Oh shoot, I gotta do this one twice. But anywho, let's show y'all what it looks like with the second coat of everything. And then we're gonna move on, okay? So this is the second coat of everything. This is how everything is looking. Now um, and then we're gonna move on, okay? But he been FOOD. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm almost done. Cuddle. All right, almost done. Gonna top coat it in just a second, but you can add some little zhuzh to your nails here if you want to, but you don't have to for this design at the cuticles, but you can, okay? And I got these from Dollar Tree. These are like some of my favorite jewels. I even use them on my own nails, as you can see. But yeah, so you don't have to, okay? But it's up to you. You can matte coat this set. You know, here's my matte coat from Rosalind. It's really good. Or you can just do a regular top coat, okay? And this is my Hun Chow I got off of Shein, okay? Up to you, up to you, okay? All right. So real quick before we top coat the nails, we're going to go in with this second, what is it? Oh no, it broke. Well, okay. Oh well. All right, we're gonna go in with our second coat here. Okay. Pop this in the nail lamp, but everything else will get a top coat, okay? So make sure you're doing an even coat of your top coat just as you would your nail color, okay? All right. So I'm gonna top coat that. Oh, that is so cute. So simple, so easy. Our little Valentine's Day bell. Look at it. So cute. Okay, doodle butt. All right. So here we go. That's what the top coat is giving here. Sidewall to sidewall. Okay. And then we're going to pop it in a nail lamp. Okay. All right. That's what that one is giving. Okay. Next, we're gonna go in here. And then I'm gonna pop this in a nail lamp. Give me 1 second. Huh? You go scared. It was a. Yeah, 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 yeah. I guess it had that. Look, la da la la da la. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna pop this in the nail lamp, and then I'm gonna go. Oh, shit is funny, y'all. I don't give a damn. Oh. All right, and then we got one more nail to go. Okay, and then we're gonna move on. Here. All right. I'm hollering. All right, so here we go. This is what they're giving so far with the top coat on. Okay, I think I just might go ahead and add the little jewels, but I'm gonna go in with this darker pink right here, just at the cuticle area. Okay, said I wasn't, but changed my mind that fast. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, so here are the pink ones that I'm gonna go in with. Excuse me, right here. Hey, Hugos, thank you so much. They're simple. They're so simple, but they're so easy to do. So simple, yet so easy to do. So I encourage you all to try them if you want to, but I understand if you don't, right? So easy, okay? Hi, Ashley. All right, y'all. We got about 10 seconds, and then these are going to out of the nail lamp, okay? About 1 second. 1 second. All right, there we go, and they're done. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a little zhuzh. Literally, each nail will get one. They will get one little jewel. So like so. So it's going to look like that. So nothing too crazy, just one. It just needs one, right? All right. All right. Now we're going to go in right here. Maybe I'll do two for that one, since that's a bigger nail. Okay. This is pink, right? No, that's purple. I'm tripping. Is that pink? Yeah, that's purple. We don't need purple. We need pink. Nice and even. That's how it's going to look in the end, okay? Now, y'all, again, this is an optional thing to do. However, I want them to pop just a little bit more, so this is what I'm opting to do here. Take a little acetone and get the rest of this glue off of here, child, because we don't want it to cure with all that glue on there. No, no, no. All right. I ain't got the time. I think my daddy thinks I'm. Okay, then. All right. Well. Nice and centered, okay? Very simple, very demure, okay? All right. That one kind of got a little something going on, so I'm not going to use that jewel. Get another one. We're going to close that in just a minute. And because we did our design at the cuticle area, we're going to do this one at the tip. Let me see if I actually like that. Okay, I do. Cute, cute, cute. Or maybe I won't even add one here. Let me see how I like it without it. No, they all got to be aesthetically right. Okay, so this is what it's giving so far. I'm going to show you all after I pop it in the nail lamp what they all look like. Yeah. So let's pop this in the nail lamp for just a couple of seconds. You don't need that many. Probably a good 20 seconds is good. Make sure you are closing your jewels or you will get this confetti of a nail jewel. I know somebody out there is judging me right now, but it is what it is, okay? They fell and I tried to save them as best as I could, child. And why you need to close your stuff so you don't have to be like me. Be better, okay? Be better. Be better, okay? All right, anywho, moving on. All right, now I'm going to show you all what they are giving so far, and this is the final look. Okay, here it is. Let me back up, and here you go. We have our Cowbell Valentine's Day Nails. Run up the hearts if you like them. Let me know some feedback in the comments. If you see something that I can be better at, say something. I'm definitely here always for feedback. And I just look forward to continuing this Valentine's Day chronicle that I'm on, you know. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed everything that you see here today. I will be back this afternoon to do some more nails. So yeah, just keep and turn on your notification post so you never miss out. I'm going to challenge you all to do this nail set. Very easy. You don't have to think too much, child. Imperfect them doggone French nail, them French, you know, tips. And child, get you a cowbell, but instead of a cowbell, it's a Valentine's Day bell, okay? We're going 3D in a couple days. So just stay tuned. We're going to do a 3D Valentine's Day nail set. But in the meantime, like I said, and I promise you all, I'm going to take it very nice and easy. And then we're going to up the game, okay? We're up in the ante, okay? All right? Because you can do what? You can do all things through Christ, okay? All right now. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing some of you this afternoon. And if not, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed, and we are out of this thing. All right. Bye.